and welcome to this series of Real Mom interviews by NewMumLife.com. Today we'll be interacting with Shaphali. What can we say about her? She's just flooded with calmness and beauty. She's extremely efficient when it comes to managing things. She's blessed with 2 kids, Nivit, who is 3.5 years old, and Naisha, who is 18 months old. In this interview, Shaphali shares with us how she manages her busy schedule while she's staying out of India, and yet she's always glowing. So let's interact with Shaphali. Hi Shaphali, and welcome to the series of Real Mom interviews by NewMumLife.com. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am absolutely fine. And how are both your kids?
Both kids doing good.
Good. And how's your husband also?
He's doing good. He's working from home these days. So
Okay. Great. Okay, Shaphali, before starting with the session, I would like to ask you that I will be recording it and uploading it on the YouTube channel and the website that we manage. So are you fine with that?
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Thank you so much. So shall we now begin with the session?
Yes, sure.
Thank you, dear. So first tell me, Shaphali, that you have such a busy schedule, right? You have 2 kids to manage, and even your husband is, working from home, and you are out of India too. So it must be really difficult for you to manage everything. Yet you're always glowing. You're always cheerful. So what's the secret to that?
So yes, sometimes it's difficult to manage, but I don't think so. Like it's that difficult, but yes. So the most important thing is, I think my kids' smiles. So their
so
smiles
sweet.
make me keep positive, and if they are happy, I am happy. And the other thing is I actually like to follow my daily routine. So I like to get up early in the morning and do my workout. That's the most important thing I like to do.
Wow.
So I make sure before my kids get up, I just wake up even for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I just finish my workout before they get up.
Wow. So good to know that. Absolutely perfect. Great thing you are doing actually for yourself, right?
Yeah, because sometimes if I don't do my workout, I get real upset. I like to follow my daily routine. So that makes me feel happy, and instead of that, drinking lots of water and eating healthy food.
Great. So you might be having very busy days. All the day might be very busy for you. So how do you ensure family time, that you both at least spend some time together?
Yes, we do ensure we get some family time all together, all 4 of us. So the main thing is in the evening when my husband finishes his work, we make sure at least we have one meal of the day together. We all 4 sit together, eat together. And then so my kids, they just started going to school. So when they come back in the evening, we make sure we listen to all his stories and pamper him, and we all gossip together, and we make sure we play with the kids over the weekends. So just take them outside a little bit, and but we do make sure that we get some family time every day.
Okay, great. And do you also?
Yeah, that's needed too.
Yes, that's really required in today's life,
Yes.
So Shaphali, do you also get some me time for yourself?
I do get some, that's mostly over the weekends when my kids sleep during the day. So I make sure I get some me time. I love to cook for my kids actually. So during my me time, I love listening to music. And you have other things to do that you cannot do with the kids. So I just make sure I finish up my stuff and relax some time. I like to pamper myself. I like to get my nails done actually. So that's the only thing. Once over every 2 to 3 weeks, whenever I get some time, I just sneak out and go to get my nails done. Just get some relaxation.
Wow, that's so nice. Right. So what's your easiest, you said, first I would like to mention that you said that you like cooking for your kids, right? So what is your easiest go-to meal for your kids that you find is most nutritious and easy to cook?
Yes. So I think the most easiest go-to meal is let me tell you first, my son is a very foodie. So whatever I cook, he enjoys his food very much. But the easiest thing is he loves boiled eggs and fruits. So Yeah, he is a fruit lover. So you just name any fruit and he will just have it. He will skip dinner or lunch or breakfast, and instead he would be much like more happier to have some
That's
fruit.
a great habit, rather. That's a
Yes,
great habit,
and
yes.
boiled eggs, I think, yeah, my daughter and my son, so they both like to eat boiled eggs.
So fruits and boiled eggs you prefer both?
So fruits and boiled eggs, yes.
Okay, great. So what's your take on the online classes that happened during this pandemic period, and what things as a mother or as a parent you ensured that your kids keep on learning during this time?
So actually my son, like, he's not big enough to have those online classes, though he used to go to like preschool before that pandemic hit.
Okay.
So I think he only went for like 4 or 5 months to the preschool, and then this pandemic started, and we have to like make them stay at home. So but during that time I did make sure, like, I did spend some time with him, like making him like reading stories, and then like teaching him like some new things, that so that he should not miss like all the stuff he should be doing at the preschool.
Okay. So what kind of activity do you enjoy the most with your kids?
A couple of them. So he loves to play like with the Play-Doh, and the most important thing, like what he like makes to do with the Play-Doh is like the kitchen, like the food stuff. As I told you, like he's a big foodie, so sometimes like with the Play-Doh, okay mama, let me cut down he like make the strawberries with it, and okay mama, let me chop it down for you, and then we will enjoy having the strawberries and berries. And then he tried to make a like roti. He's so obsessed with like how we make a like round chapati.
Okay.
So whenever I make food, like he comes to me, like he gets his step stool and he climbs on it, and he actually like tries to observe me, like how I'm making like food.
Great.
So yeah. And the other activity, like with my daughter, so like she likes to play with the ball in the park. So I usually used to take them like the last, I think summertime, I usually used to take them in the park, so that like, yeah, we can have some good time over there.
Yeah. So like you mentioned about roti, I would like to add one point. Even my daughter, who is really young, Abhi, she's just 2.5 years old. She is also fascinated by the concept of this roti, that how do we actually make this roti thing?
Yes. I think all the kids, because we make it almost every day, right? It's like one or another day. Sometimes we do make some other cuisine. Otherwise, we make like roti Indian. Like we all make roti every day.
Absolutely. Yes,
so like now he knows little bit, like mama takes some dough, she does like round and round. So she like uses a rolling pin and make it. But earlier he just look at me like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? How to do it?
Yeah. I can understand that, because she also does the same thing.
You know, once I got sick, like last year, I got some ligament tear in my left ankle. So I was like on bed rest for good like 3-4 weeks. So my son, he was like, mama, you are sick. You know, I saw how you used to make roti for me. He used to get his Play-Doh twice, and he's like, okay, let me make a roti out of this for you.
You know what? My daughter, what is she doing these days? She sits with me in the kitchen. Whenever I'm working in the kitchen, she asks me to give her a big patila, and she then asks me to give some dough also. Then she asks me, Mama, मैं इससे रोटी कैसे बनाऊँ?
I think they all are fascinated. I don't know why, because like they have seen us making it, so they all get like fascinated. Like how are they making it? Like it's a round dough, and how you make it like round.
Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. So Shaphali, you are also like staying out of India, right? So how do you celebrate Indian festivals, and how do you involve your kids in them?
So we do celebrate almost all the Indian festivals here, and I make sure like at least over the festivals we all dress up like in Indian attire, and my kids, even like for my daughter, my son, both of them, whenever I go to India, I buy like many Indian attires for them as well, so that like they know how like everything about our culture and religion.
Yes.
So and I always like on the Indian festivals, I always take them to like the mandir, like, and they see how people are doing over there. So, and every day my son, like in the morning when he wakes up, like he goes to like little mandir at our home. He goes there, and like he know how to fold his hands, and like he says Jai. So yeah, I want them to learn like everything about our religion and culture. I know we are staying like far away, but still. So
No,
but we
that's great.
celebrate
That's
every
great to
single festival here like the way we do in India.
Yes.
And with my son, I even we went to India, I think last time, during the festival season, so that he gets to know like how things are done there.
That's so nice. That's great. That's great. I think the thing you are
And
doing.
I always involve them, like whenever doing any puja or stuff, I always make sure like he is sitting beside me, or he's like participating in the things we are doing. So yes.
Good to know that. So like you are also staying in a nuclear family, you know, you don't have any support with you except for you and your husband managing both the kids. So how do you ever involve your kids in the household work?
My daughter is too little for that, but my son, he does help me with some activities, like with some things. Like I tell him, okay, can you get this from me, because you know we have like 2 floors here, so I do tell him sometimes, can you go get that from the bedroom, or can you go get that from the fridge. So he does help me little bit with that stuff.
Okay,
though he's very eager to like help me with all the things, but I don't let him do that because he's too little. He's only 3.5 years old.
Wow. I would like to again add some point for my daughter. You know, today only what I started with her is I asked her to get my mobile phone, and she literally went to the bedroom to get my mobile phone and handed that to me. And I was like so happy that she
I know the kids, you know, the kids understand really well. My daughter, she just turned 18 months, but if I tell her, okay, Naisha, can you go put this in the trash? So she knows, like she cannot open it though, because we have like all the safety locks over like every single thing. So but she just directly went to the trash can, and she's like, she keeps standing there and she'll just say trash. She wants someone to open that for him, so that she can trash it. So whenever I tell her, okay, Naisha, can you get that toy, or can you get this for me? So she makes sure she get it and she hands it over to me.
Wow, that's so nice. And in what ways your husband support you?
He supports me in every single way. You just name it, and like he's supporting me with every single thing. So before my son was born, I was working full time in the pharmacy. Okay. So, and like after my son was born, so I just shifted my job to like part-time. I don't want to send my kids to daycare. So I was working over the weekends, and during that time, my husband was taking care of our kids. So he was like completely engaging with them, like cooking for them, and like making sure like they get their breakfast on time. And like he helps me with every single thing, like either it's like household work, or you say like emotionally sometimes you get disturbed due to like anything, right? So he has supported me in every single thing. I'm so blessed to have him.
Wow, great to know that. Absolutely fine. Okay, so what's your parenting mantra to manage your 2 kids, and how do you keep yourself calm?
Calm. So yeah, I think that's the most important thing. You need to be calm with your kids, and I think the important thing is like patience. You need to be patient with your kids, and the other thing is like you need to listen them like nicely. Before, I always like listen to them whatever they're saying, and then I make sure like I make them understand in a right way, like not shouting at them, not scolding them. So but I do let them know like in a proper way if they have done something wrong. Okay, you are not supposed to do like this, you have to be like this, right? So like they don't feel bad, so that they understand like what mama is trying to say. So yeah.
Okay, great.
And make sure like I engage with like in each and all activities with them, so that like they feel happy. And
Good. So good to know that. And I think that's all from my side. And thank you so much for connecting with us. Thank you so much for answering all our questions so beautifully.
Oh, thank you so much for having me with you.
Thank you so much, dear Shaphali.
It was a great pleasure. Yeah.
Yes. It was a great session with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.